Evening all, welcome along. It's Friday Night Live and welcome along to everyone in the room. So we have, let's see, we've got Subaru, Raul's here, Andy's here, Vincent's here. Evening everybody. If you do want to jump in on the stream tonight, we'll see how long we last before I start coughing. Hiya kids, in today's episode TMF goes trick-or-treating. We shall see. Couple of quick things for you. Loads of people have been messaging me. So Cheap Bikes Are Us with their Yamasakis. Let me adjust the camera down a bit. I've got helmet hair, so you can tell I've been riding today. I've been in the garage. Slow Bones is here as well. ZX9 Shane's here as well. Evening, buddy. Barnstormer's here as well. Hi, Vince. How you doing, mate? Yeah, Cheap Bikes Are Us are now non-existent. They have folded. How comes the list of stuff? It's getting bigger. I'm going to probably hang on till next Friday, which is going to be Remembrance Week and Remembrance Friday as well, the 11th of the 11th. We'll do a nice little giveaway on that one. I've got a few more things just to get in. Dave A70 is here. Hello, Dave. Good to see you. And Lily's here as well. Evening, Lily. Hi. So, yeah, Cheap Bikes Are Us are gone. Chris, believe it or not, from Cheap Bikes Are Us is working at Triumph. Go, Chris. Let's see how he gets on with doing the real bikes and not the Yamasakis. Another one that's just bit the wall this week is Colchester Kawasaki. They've gone down as well. So Colchester Kawasaki have now gone into, I don't know if it's receivership or they're just shutting their doors completely. But one of the guys took his bike over there for the trade-in. They said, we're not taking your bike. We're not taking any more trade-ins. We're basically not selling bikes anymore. So one of the big dealers, Colchester Kawasaki, has now gone as well. Two Wheels Motos here. Evening, buddy. And, of course, Slow Rider's here. Good old Slow Rider. Go and check his channel out. As I say, with everybody, all these guys in the side chats normally have channels on YouTube. So go and check them out. Go and have a look at Andy's new helmet. Yes, Andy has invested and got himself a fancy little helmet to go with the rest of the gear on the BM. And obviously he broke down, oh God, I think it was this week or so, had a new tyre. But obviously on the way to the garage, I'll let Andy tell the tale of that because he obviously messaged everybody. I'm like, I can't believe this. And you may notice there's a little bit of movement over here in the corner. So Mrs. B is in here doing her homework from home. So yeah, she's we've had a couple of little incidents. I can't say what they are, but we're all good. But obviously the neighbours aren't. So we shall be having a quick live stream tonight, and then we're going to pop back round and check how the neighbours are. So not good news there, but we will update everybody next week probably. Todgy's here as well. Evening, buddy. Good to see you. I'm going to have a quick cough. And on the rev front with my cough, I went down the doctor. Phil pushed me to go down the doctor's today. So went in. I've got a chest infection. So I've got a moxicillin and a little inhaler to have at the moment. Stuart's here as well. Hi, Rev. All the guys in the side chat as well. We did Stuart's bike this week. New variator rollers and a new belt. So hopefully that's running well. Video, that one is up. Jesus. So if someone wants to jump in the room and come and join me on the StreamYard, save me from talking and coughing everywhere, that would help. So StreamYard link is up, guys, in the side chat over there. Go and check that out. And it's also down here as well. So go and check StreamYard link out. Click that. Come and jump on camera with me and save me from a coughing fit again. Now, let me have a quick swig of this, which happens to be a very fine Shiraz that I am drinking tonight. Duncan's here as well, German Jobbies. Duncan's got a very good video out this week, so go and have a look at that one as well. I'm catching up with everybody's videos at the moment, but there are loads of videos. Obviously, it's getting colder and darker in the evenings. Not many places to ride. But this Sunday, the 3rd, we are going over to Emma's Cafe. So we're going to be getting to the garage at 9, and we're going to probably leave about 9:30, head up to Emma's. Emma's opens just before 10 o'clock. go in, park the bikes up. We're going to grab some breakfast. Andy's here as well. Evening, Andy. Good to see you, mate. And sitting down here, waiting to come on camera, believe it or not, is this guy. It's Vince, otherwise known as Barnstormer. Now, Vince runs the bike nights at the Loun Arms. And if you happen to be on Facebook last night, the Loun Arms had a live ghost hunt, which was very, very interesting. It was quite good. I didn't catch most of it, but I sort of jumped on and jumped off and jumped on and jumped off, but it was very interesting. But Loun Arms at Wadden is a nice little cracking country pub. They are open for obviously Sunday lunch. So if you fancy a Sunday lunch, Vince is the one that organises all the bike rides there. But tell us a bit about the Loun Arms, Vince, because you know it better than me.
I do. Can you hear me okay, guys?
Yeah, all good.
Sweet. So Loun Arms. So I live in Kingsmead, which is it's about half an hour walk by road. And you have to go by road if you need to walk because it's the country road. But it is my local. That we have got a closer pub. Got two closer pubs actually, but they're more the chain pubs. But the Loun Arms is a proper family-run village pub, and Dan's been running it for a few years now. Before that, he ran the 8 Bells. If you're familiar with the 8 Bells in Bletchley, in Milton Keynes, he ran that as well. But for some time now, way before COVID, he took over the Loun Arms, and it's an interesting pub. He does as much as he can to keep that pub going. And if you can imagine, through COVID, it was quite a challenge for him. But he did take away beers, and you have to take the beers away. But actually, he just said, "Look, there's a back garden. Go in the back garden, socially distance and what have you." So he's done his best over the years. I mean, I go there regularly. They do, if you've ever done it, great crack. The disco bingo type things. Superb laugh, that is.
Oh, God, you've started her off now. She's looking round going, disco bingo. She loves a bit of disco bingo.
Yeah. It's superb. And he does that. He does tribute acts. They actually got a live band on tonight, which I couldn't make. So, yeah, it does loads of activities. And the thing is with the bike night, as you know, Rev, we only got 2 in because of I was away for the summer, so by the time I got back, managed to get 2 in, and they were relatively well attended. Actually, I thought for the notice, but we got great support from the local dealers. Sports Bike Shop also took flyers in. Grafton's did, Eclipse did, Pure Triumph. They took in flyers as well. And we did our best, and with your help as well, Rev, we got quite a bit of publicity. Now, the thing is, obviously, we did 2, and then we had to stop because of darker nights and colder nights, as you well know, Rev. But the thing is, we're going to restart in the spring, so we'll keep an eye on the weather. But probably when we start to see the clocks go spring forward, we'll start again, maybe a bit earlier. And I really want to do a little bit more. So we got the local round of MotoGP at Silverstone. And on that Sunday, I'm hoping that Daniel, the landlord, will allow us to have the MotoGP in the garden if the weather's good, outside barbecue, outside bar, and just a little bit more than the bike night. So this would be a bike afternoon. And maybe if I can do World Superbike round as well, we'll cover that. I think that's July, that one. We'll do the same. But going back to your point about the ghost event last night, I did log on to that very briefly, and they're quite interesting. I'm a little bit of a skeptic, if I'm honest, but things started to flash, and these lights and all these detectors started going off. I did actually put a message on there to ask for a pint of Guinness, but that didn't materialise. So anyway, that's why I'm a bit of a skeptic on that one.
There's a very old joke that we used to do a lot of work with Jim Davidson, because obviously he does a lot with the forces, and we used to do the background disco to it, and he did a very, very good one. He said, we went to this ghost event down in Wales. And I was like, "Oh, right." He said, "Yeah, it was really, really good." He said, the vicar stood up and preached his sermon. And I can't do Welsh voice, but I'll have a go. He said, Can anybody here tell me that they have seen a ghost? No. Can anybody here tell me that they have spoken to a ghost? And they went, no. Can anybody here tell me that they have touched a ghost? And Gwyndaff Evans at the back standing went, Gwyndaff, tell me what you've done. He said, oh, I made love to a ghost. And he went, a ghost? And he went, oh, sorry, I thought you said goat. Yeah, it's a very old one. She's like, oh, for God's sake, go.
Proper dad joke, that.
That was a bad one, but that's the only ghost joke I know. We had a nice little night last night. Obviously, we normally go a bit OTT with Halloween, but we did the bare minimum last night. But I did stick the video up of a year ago with Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the shed wall and zombies in the windows, and yeah. Howie's just said that's the most Irish sounding Welsh priest I've ever. I told you I don't do accents, mate. All the parcels are here ready to post in the morning. Finally got all the parcels for the freebie giveaway. They'll all be out in the post tomorrow, so you should get them all by sort of Monday, Tuesday. As I say, we've got obviously Amazon, which is you stole that joke from a handicapped kid, didn't you? Said Duncan Germans. We've got Amazon this Sunday, so we're meeting at the garage at 9, and then we're heading off at 9:30, up to Emma's, grab a bit to eat, and have a look around all the bikes and that. We've got quite a few going that day, plus a lot of 125s. The following week is the Sunday the 13th, and we always do a Remembrance Sunday ride. So meet at the garage, 9 o'clock. We're going to roll out 9:30. We're going to do about an hour's ride just around Milton Keynes, nice little scenic route. I've still got to work the route out, but it will take in some nice little sites, past a couple of war memorials, and then we're heading up to St Mary's at West Bletchley, which is right next to Bletchley Park, to the war memorial there for the Remembrance service. We'll probably get there about 11:15, but that should be a nice little ride out.
Double check that date, Rev. Is it sure it's not the 10th?
Let me have a look. November. Oh, sorry, 10th. Yeah, November the 10th. Yeah. That's the one. I'm looking at the calendar for October still, aren't I? Yeah, so it's the 10th. Yeah, November the 10th. So that's the next one for us. But obviously this week is Emma's, and then the following week, we're a couple of weeks after that, we're doing November the 11th, which is November the 10th. Yeah, that's the following week. And the week after that, the 17th, is obviously Motorcycle Live is on. And we had a call today at the garage, and they said, oh, is Phil there? No, Phil's busy, he's in a meeting. And it turned out it was one of the directors of Zontes. They want us to take on the Zontes brand. And I went, all right. I said, it's not something we're looking at this year. We're waiting for Euro 5.5 for all the new bikes to go Euro. Zontes are already there. They have bikes ready that are Euro 5.5 compliant. He said, but what we have got, he said, and obviously we follow your channel. You're an adventure biker now. They have got the new Zontes 700 Triple, and it's basically a Triumph copy. It looks just like a small baby Triumph Tiger in a 700, but that bike retails at just under $5,000 brand new for a 700cc bike.
Blimey.
And I'm like, that is going to be a nice bit of competition in sort of the mid-range adventure bike market. Obviously, it's not going to be BMW or major Triumph refinement, but sort of just under $5,000 for a 700cc bike that does all the adventure spec. It's going to be pretty good. Howie's just said, don't bother getting out of bed or just move it. Anybody heard from Jamie? Yeah, Jamie's suffering a little bit. Obviously, he suffers with a lot of depression, anxiety, and bits and pieces. And obviously Tracy does as well. She's been sort of in and out of different systems, getting her mental health sorted out. But they're both all right at the moment. As we have a nice little motor vloggers group. Vince is on it as well. Everybody's on the motor vloggers group that I run. But normally if someone has a problem, they message, and normally it's Julian that's the first one to message anybody back. And he's messaged back tonight. He's got a problem with my bonnet, and I can't get it open, so I've given him a little answer on how to get his bonnet open as well. Andy Zontes, it'll be crap. It's going to be a Chinese bike, but at the end of the day, if it does the job, I have said to him, I wouldn't mind having a demo on one of those and get it into me and see what it will do. But you know, obviously the more money you spend, the better the bike you get. You know, you're not going to get anything decent that's going to last you more than 2 years for about £2,000. So,
No, I'm moaning at the computer.
Oh, right. That's all right. Don't moan at me. She's moaning at her computer over here. It's not doing what it wants. But there's loads and loads of stuff coming out at the moment on YouTube. There's one that we've started following as well now called Moto Gym. And if you haven't seen Moto Gym, it's very similar to Beans on Toast. And he's following along the lines of Beans on Toast. So he's basically going through filtering and doing all that. And then he pulls up next to this really flash bike and he went, like the bike, mate. Nice bike, buddy. And he went, see you later, mate. And he's like, I'm a female. Oh, sorry, misgendered. And it's a female on the race bike. He's like, totally got that wrong. But he does some good little bits of video. And I think everybody's sort of easing back on doing videos. Obviously, now it comes into the winter season. A lot of the motor vloggers are also obviously sort of heading for inside the garage and doing stuff that they can work, you know, oh, I'm going to do a video of working on my bike, how to winterize it, how to drop the oil and all the bits and pieces. But there's not much content that is coming out at the moment. What do you sort of do for the winter, Vince? Do you ride all year round or?
Not if I can help it. Last year, the last sort of time my bike went out was last Remembrance Sunday. So I went over to Cromer to stay with my cousin overnight, and so I went over on the bike and stayed for a Remembrance Sunday in Sheringham. So I think that was 9th of November, and then typically it will go in the garage. It will go on the old the trickle charger. If there's a nice when I bought it, I thought because when I was a kid, we used to go to Mallory Park, and one of the things that we used to go to was the plum pudding races, which is on Boxing Day. Normally quite foggy, normally quite certainly cold, and I was hoping I would go to plum pudding Boxing Day last year, but I had a little bit too much to drink, and so I didn't fancy it when I woke up Boxing Day. So I might try and do it this year. I don't know, but it's all that stuff about protecting your bike from all the crap on the road. So you know, whether it's ACS 50, whether it's the other next CP is another one. You know, and obviously, as Howie's just said, you know, you've got to get your right clothing. So. So yeah, so that's probably what I'm probably thinking about doing. And if it's nice and sunny and dry, that's the main thing.
Exactly that, yeah. Talking of sort of heated jacket, Andy's gear is the latest. Obviously, Andy's got a lot of Klim gear, but you pay a lot of money. But it's probably one of the best lots of gear that you will ever get. I'm quite happy with my Viper jacket and my Viper trousers, but the best bit is obviously the Tiger has got the heated seat, and Andy's always like, oh, I've got my heated seat, I've got my heated grips. It's not till you actually get a heated seat on a bike you realise how damn good it is, because it warms you sort of from your butt cheeks through into your core. And the heated seat, you're crispy toasty all day, especially if you're riding in the cold weather. And the added bit of the heated grips as well, or the heated gloves, if you can keep like the extremities warm, the rest of your body will stay warm as well. But you know, absolutely brilliant having a heated seat on it. And after Andy said to me, oh, you've got to get one with a heated seat on it. Yeah. How to XCP your bike, get someone else to do it. Andy hasn't got to worry about that. He's had the full sort of ceramic coating on his now, so he hasn't got to worry about anything like that. That's Vince's dog. He's got his Alsatian there.
No, it's a black lab.
Oh, black lab. Oh, I saw the big ears, so yeah. As I say, StreamYard link is up, guys. If you want to come and jump in on the stream, Andy, or anybody else, grab your cameras, come and jump in on the stream with me and Vince. Only way to stay warm out there is to well, yeah, you know, Andy, but you've got heated seats in your Range Rover anyway, so he's always got a heated seat somewhere. And if he hasn't, he just sits on the missus. That'll warm him up. Or is it the other way around? I don't know.
Too much information.
Yeah, well, that's it. Because what was it the first time? I was like, oh, heated seat. And he went, yeah, heated seat for me, heated seat for her. And I went, God blimey, he said, Michelle's got a heated seat. We said, well, I've got to keep my lunch warm, haven't I? Howie's heated seats called sweaty gonads. Well, true, but yeah. Heated seats keep your piles warm. They are if you're old buggers like us, Dodgy. Absolutely, mate. Now, obviously, a couple of big ones for next year. I know Jamie was on about doing the NC 500 around Scotland on his Lex Moto. So that should be quite interesting, going around Scotland on a Lex Moto 125. A German's just said, Todgy, you're obsessed with roids. There's ABR next year. So obviously the big one is the ABR Festival. Wild Bad is on again. Motor Rev, so Craig and the boys, Motor Rev, they always do about 3 or 4 tours a year. You've got, oh God, what was it? The guy from down Exeter's way does a lot of stuff, saddlebags. He does all his rides as well. So there's a lot of rides coming up for next year. And obviously next year is Sturgis 85 as well. So we did pick up that Military Biker is in this country at the moment. So a couple of people have like posted photos with Stevie about. So it's good to see Stevie's back over for a little while. Obviously up in Liverpool. Lily's just said hot toasted bum cakes. Exactly. Yeah, can't beat those. What was the other one I was going to say? Oh, Howie's just said, isn't it seating on cold radiators? Of course, the old heated seats should go. Yeah, we're not going there, Howie. Oh, here we go. Do they do a heated helmet? That would be quite good. Keep your ears warm. Heated helmet. Or something that's got aircon inside your crash helmet in the summer. Stop you getting so over hot when you've got your helmet on. That'd be good. I saw a little gadget. Someone come in the garage, or was it yesterday? And I went, what you got on your visor? And he went, oh, it's a brilliant invention. I went, what's that? He said, cost me $7.99 on AliExpress and it clips on your visor. And I went, all right. He went, well, yeah, watch this. And he turned it on. It's battery powered. And he clicked it. It's got a windscreen wiper that goes backwards and forwards across your visor. And I went, I've got the same thing. And he went, what's that? I said, it's on my gloves. And I just go, it's got the finger wiper on the gloves. You just go, whoom, and wipe your rain off your visor. How much do you pay for that? And he went, fair bit. And I went, yeah, comes with the gloves, mate, free of charge. And he went, yeah, but how do you wipe your camera? You just put your finger in. And he went, oh. I said, you don't need them. Todgy, get a fur-lined jockstrap, bought-a-ball carpet. Got you lot tonight. Couple of quick... let me actually go into some of my questions, if I can remember them all. And there was a couple of people. Where is the best place to go to grab a breakfast in the surrounding areas? Well, there's a couple. Yeah, clearing your visor is easier. Just go faster because the water just literally blasts off of it. So, where are the best bike cafes in the Buckinghamshire, Oxfordshire area? So you've got Emma's Cafe at Triumph. You've got Super Sausage. Yeah, lovely. Or Gasoline Juice and Industry and Machine. Gasoline Juice is very, very nice and the food's quite cheap as well. If you're travelling further out, you've got the Longitch Diner, which is at Long Itchenden, which is up near Rugby. You've got HCAF down at Berrinsford, Oxford. That's another good one to go to. You've got the Raven Cafe. You've got avoid the caffeine and machines. They charge you £5 to park your bike, which is a bit of a rip-off. But if you happen to go onto the Facebook page and type Biker Cafs UK, there is a group. You can join the group. It's free to enter, and they give you a map of all the biker cafes in the UK that you can download to your phone, and it costs you £1. It's nothing more than £1. And you get literally the full location of all the bike cafes in the UK. So the app costs you £1. So I can go into, it's called Biker Cafs. So let me just bring up my map. So you find your area. It tells you in the Oxfordshire area, there are 40. Milton Keynes area, there are 44. So if I clicked, zoomed in on Milton Keynes, There we go. And every single yellow dot is a biker cafe or a pub that caters for bikers. So it's a very good app to get. And that is if you can just about see it, that's the logo. So it's called Biker Cafes. You can get the app on Google and Apple. I think it's on the Apple site as well. Biker Cafes. It'll cost you £1. Every single cafe, you literally put the location and it will either load to your Kalimoto or your Google Maps or your Waze. So yeah, if you're a member of the group, I think it's about. Oh, here we go. It's £2.99. Andy Johnston Miles said it's £2.99. I thought it was about £1, but I've had that on my phone for about 2 years now, and each month they upload all the new stuff to all the new cafes as well.
The Motor World Northampton have got a cafe inside, which is quite nice.
Yeah, that's a good one as well. Yeah.
The Bike Sanctuary have got a cafe, which is not actually. It's on the same premises as the Bike Sanctuary, but it's actually
it's
separate. And then the other one, if you want to go a bit further afield, Royston, there is the Silver Ball Cafe. So with the Silver Ball, that's BALL. It's cash only, that one. So don't go there expecting, with a card or whatever. If you got cash, so probably a bit like one of these now bars that only deal in cash, so it's easier to hide the money. But anyway, that's just
Yeah. McPherson's Motorcycles Cafe in Plymouth. Closed on a Sunday. That's no good. That's when most of the bikers are out on a Sunday. What do you reckon is happening at CBRS now? Chris has gone to Triumph. And I believe that their unit is now up for sale or it was a lease building. But the thing was, we have just under 4,000 square feet at Eclipse. We managed to just get the bikes in. Now, obviously, Cheap Bikes for us only have a couple of mechanics there. We've got a crew of 4, but we've got basically each mechanic is allocated 1,000 square feet. If you work out their working area. Cheap Bikes for us had 2 mechanics, and they're in a unit that is mega money at 5,000 square foot. So he's paying an absolute arm and a leg for that unit. If you're just doing bike sales, and not like major servicing, tyres, MOTs, because we've got the car garage obviously on the side of us. So you've got the Eclipse Autos Group, which is Eclipse Car Sales, Eclipse Motorcycle Sales, Eclipse Autos and Eclipse Motorcycles. So we've got 4 businesses under one roof. I run the motorcycle side or do a lot of the car stuff as well, but you've got to have the turnover to suffice. And obviously they didn't have the turnover on new bikes. When you're looking at, you sell a new bike, especially something like a Yamazaki, there's going to be something like a £200 margin. You're going to need to sell 6 to 7 of those bikes every week to break your margin to make a profit. If you're only selling 2 bikes a week, you're not even breaking even. So hence why I think they shut down. Obviously they're not sustaining the margins and making any money out of it. So obviously Chris has now gone to Triumph. So next time I go up to Pure Triumph, I should put my head in and go, where's Chris hiding then? Because Chris is a nice guy. Chris is all right riding reviews.
Have you been to Pure Triumph Wellingborough?
Not yet.
I'm assuming it's the same group, is it?
It is all under the same group, yeah. But I believe that Phil, obviously the boss, bought his Rocket at Wellingborough, but he obviously deals with the Woburn one now. But he does all his own servicing on his Rocket anyway.
And then there's a really difficult place to get up. I think it's near I'll pronounce it hopefully correctly, Bossier, the Royal Enfield dealers there. I need to go have a trip over there. They had a flood actually in their new Himalayan. They've got this little section, sort of, I guess, more adventure bike sort of bike section that flooded recently when we had a bit of a downpour. But I think that's all now back up and running. So I need a trip over there. So.
Right, I'm going to stay on for about another 10 minutes because my throat is burning here. And I don't sound
just another thing to mention. So the old Wollaston, they've got the GSA launch event tomorrow. So I think they're doing food. They're doing all the test drives. So you can test drive the 1300 GSA at the moment. I think they're doing some tomorrow, and I think the rest of next week as well. But yeah, they're laying on a bit of food. So if you're at a loose end, nip over there and have a look at the 1300 GSA.
Because obviously this weekend I was lining up to head off to Wales tomorrow, because the Sunday I was going to ride Double Staircase in Wales. And Andy said to me, he said, God, this time of year it's going to be horrible. You're better off riding it in the summer. But I'm like, no, it's worth a gamble. I'll take a punt at it. But obviously my mum's partner passed away a couple of weeks ago now, wasn't it? 2 weeks ago.
No, a
few weeks ago. But she's having the wake at the house tomorrow. So she said to me, oh, can you come and do the eulogy and, help out? I'm like, yeah. So Wales is on hold until summer of next year. So obviously family come first. Shane, have you done honey and lemon? I've got a very nice Shiraz here, mate. So I have got a big packet of amoxicillin downstairs, antibiotics, but I can't have it with wine. And they've given me.
Hold on. So you can't have it with wine. So you're holding off the antibiotics while you're having a wine.
Oh my God, you're not.
Holding off on the antibiotics because I got me wine, but I'll start the antibiotics in the morning.
What's a plum?
Can you hear her? Can you hear her? But yeah, they've given me a puffy thing as well, like an inhaler that I've got to have as well. So
I'll tell you what, mate. When I've had a problem with that, the inhaler will help because it will loosen it up. You'll get shot of it a lot quicker. I promise you.
You need a couple of whiskies. I wish I would. Yeah, I don't. That's an idea. I haven't got to work tomorrow.
No, you need to stop smoking as well.
Oh right, okay. Oh, she's having a go now.
Sage advice.
I know. Yeah. At least I've got a caring wife. She's not like, "Oh, just go and kill yourself so I can get the money." True. Oh, do you hear that? She's a prick.
Probably won't get much anyway.
She wouldn't get much anyway. No. I'll leave you with used pants.
What's my face on?
The ones with your face on. Happy wife, happy life. I'll tell you what. Love this woman a bit. She hates motorcycles. She'll never ride on the back, but she puts up with all the crap that I do and all the hours that I do at the garage. And if you've got a woman like that, then you've got one for life, mate, I tell you. And the thing was, what were you, 21 when I got with you? I was 36. She was 21. So I had a nice little spring chicken there. Julian's just said, go on the vapes, Rev, before the £2.20 a bottle tax goes on. Yeah, that's what she's got. She's got these vapes, but yeah, who wants to be sucking in strawberries and blackberries and lime and lemons?
Better for you.
Oh, it's better for you. Yeah. Duncan's just said it's a keeper. She is a keeper. She's a keeper.
Thank you, Duncan.
Yeah. So we've been together now. What? 24 years we've been together. 20 years married. It's 21 years coming in April next year. So yeah.
It's our anniversary next week.
Yeah, and of course it's our anniversary next week as well. Yes, the first date night we kept the anniversary. I was actually with someone. Let's go to the fair and meet Mel and her partner. And I said to Mel, do you want to come on the ghost train with me? And we're like having a quick sneaky hold hands as we went on the train all the way round, and the other two partners are watching. And we got in the tunnel. We had a quick snog, didn't we, in the tunnel?
We were on the mousetrap ride.
It was the mousetrap ride, yeah. A little quick kiss on the mousetrap ride, yeah. Before anybody saw us. Yeah. 2 weeks later, she'd moved in. But yeah, she's a keeper, definitely a keeper. Ban them all. Andy said ban them all. 20 milligrams nicotine, so £88 vape, £1 a bottle. Ah, there we go. Matt, I've been back to my pipe. 50 grams of tobacco for £24, being that hand rolling is going up. God, Jesus Christ. Oh, Andy, been with my missus 35 years. She's up for sale if anyone's interested. Oh, she'll kill you, Andy. She will kill you. Angela's like, hi guys, I do the vape and cigs. We'll probably get a ban now, or it'll go yellow because we're talking about nicotine and smoking and vapes and cigarettes. So, but it is over 18. Oh, I forgot to put a disclaimer up as well. So, yeah, live on YouTube. Blah blah blah. Yeah, don't forget if you're over 18s, adult jokes, C bombs, F bombs,
and rev bombs,
and red bombs as well. Yeah. Let's have a quick look for Duncan's just said 15 years with my good reliable kraut one.
You said click off. You click off. I thought. Sure, you did meant something else then, did you?
It was close. Yeah.
Something else off.
Anyone got some pro batteries? Oh, Shane's just said, Rev, does your missus have a sister? No, but she's got a brother. Shane, it's like, does she have a sister? No, but she's got a brother, and her brother is built like a brick outhouse. The first time I met her, we went round the parents, and I met her brother, and he stands 6'2", 6'4".
6'2".
He's 6'2", and he is literally all muscle. And he was like, I said, oh, Andy, nice to meet you. Yeah. And he went, oh, have a little word. And he pinned me up against the wall. And he said, if you hurt my sister, I will fucking kill you. All right, point taken. But he is very high up in the security business. So, yeah, I'm not going to say what he does, but he's very, very well known in the security business. Up for sale, Andy. You would tell me you'd pay someone to take her off your hands. Vape is better and you don't stink. Yeah, I know. She's always saying you smell of cigarettes. You smell of cigarettes. Yeah, well, maybe we should do the Wheel of Death next week and put everyone's name on it, and the winner gets to take have Andy's missus for the night, and she can do all your cooking, cleaning, and washing. Anything else is paid for. And if you're very lucky, we'll auction Andy off, and he can come round in his little Borat man bikini and do your housework. That'll be a good little one for the live stream. Auction off people. Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely agreed. Shane's just said done. Definitely. Right. We're going to start wrapping up, guys. I am going to go and jump in and grab myself a nice hot shower and loosen up my chest if I can. Yeah. And then you can give me a massage.
Shut up.
Shut up, she said. No chance of that. It'll be a good night, love. All right, turn over, go to sleep. Right. As we say, thanks, everybody. Isn't that one of your fantasies, Rev? Andy doing the housework for me? Oh, yeah, that'll be good. Borat man bikini or whatever they call it. Mankini, is it? Lime green one. Yeah, Kawasaki lime green. Yeah. No, I don't think so. Right, let's have a quick roll through. So thanks to Lily, Angela, German Jobbies, Howie, Subaru, that's Raoul, Todgy, Tim Bolton, obviously Vince over here, Slow Rider, ZX9R, Shane, Andy GSA Tractor, Dave A70. Who else did we have in? Loads of Andy Johnston, Mile, Julian, GP Patriot, Matt MC Belly. I think that's about everybody we mentioned. If we haven't mentioned you, my apologies. Lily's just said, Andy, get your pity on and get in that kitchen. Exactly. Cheers, Shane. Hope you feel better soon. Well, get back on the antibiotics tomorrow. I'm on my own antibiotics tonight. Good Shiraz. Day off from the garage tomorrow, so I should be going having a little bit of a wake down at my mum's, looking after my mum for Saturday. Thanks, Reverend Vince. Have a good weekend. I'll see you, son. We should be down at the garage 9 o'clock on Sunday morning. And then obviously 9:30 we will leave, prompt 9:30. So make sure that you are there on time. And then we're heading up to Emma's Cafe up at Woburn. So Emma's got all the grub ready for us. She knows that we're all turning up. And before we go, I have done a little wall plaque. So I've got to put the string on that yet. We started doing the coasters for Emma. So I started doing a load of these with the Emma's Cafe on. And then she's like, oh, I got halfway through them. I got 10 coasters in. She went, oh, we've changed the name. It's just called Emma's now. So we've had to basically do a rebrand. But she's got some little square ones there. That's all the square ones, and we've done some little round ones. So we should be taking them up to Emma's. She can have them, and that will keep her nice and happy. And obviously, if she wants to sell them on, she can sell them on. That is good. Angela's, hope you're feeling better soon, Rev. Thank you very much. Stuart, night, guys. Thank you very much. Subaru, Rao, bye RB, bye Mel. Have a good weekend. Thanks, guys. German job is nice one. Red Bomb, get well. Bye all. Slow Rider. Not been on much at work. People keep turning on. Sounds like it's been a good stream though. We're up Emma's. No, I haven't. Emma with an S. It's an Emma with an S. So Emma's. Yeah, that's how she spells it. You spell Emma wrong. No, I haven't.
E-M-M-A.
Yeah, E-M-M-A. Yeah, that is right. You're worrying me then, Howie. I was like looking at them thinking, have I done something wrong? No, because that was taken off the branding of her website. So, yeah, it should all be good. But we will see you Sunday if you're there down at Eclipse. And I will see you all up at Emma's for the obligatory cup of RB coffee. Till then, from Vince and myself, RB, be well, ride safe, and we'll see you all at the weekend, guys. Have a great time. Until then, RB's out. Take care.